This is AF Winter, and you are listening to Confusional Arousals. Today we are going to do something a little different, just because I have no sponsors and I could do whatever I want. Do I sound bitter? Nah, I just like doing weird things. I discovered recently that when children are read good night stories, they are happier. And it doesn't have to be young children. Studies have been done with high school students sitting in a circle in their classroom reading to each other. This had positive effects on their mood and on their social interactions. We used to read books as a family together, out loud around the fireplace in the evening as entertainment. But I think it was giving us so much more. Then the radio came along. And we were no longer active participants. We became passive listeners. Television isolated us even more as we fought for the remote. The losers in that terrible conflict stormed off to the bedroom in defeat. Cable, internet, and streaming services put the final death blow into the meaningful time we used to spend with our loved ones, while darkness settled over our neighborhoods. I had this idea for a business. Read books to adults as they fell asleep. I told that to a friend, who is no longer my friend, I might add, and she told me that no one would let a sketchy old dude into their house and sit by their bed and read them erotic literature. Did I say erotic? I meant exotic. Sardonic? Psychotic? Quixotic? Oh, never mind. So, this is I Feel the Next Best Thing. I will read to you, my dear listeners, works of children's literature, with no hidden messages buried 3/4 through the episode in order to secretly influence you to buy fruit-infused mayonnaise or other such products. Ready? Of course you are. Today's reading, my little ones, is from Robert Lewis Stevenson's A Children's Garden of Verses. My mother would read to me from this book when I was a little tyke, before she clouded my mind with Oscar Wilde and Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Oh, let it go, Winter, let it go. I am fine. I'm all right. I remember the actual book. It was a paperback my mom promptly found at a used bookstore. It was well worn when I was a kid. She might have had it for years before I came around. Maybe she found it when she was in college. Maybe her mom read it to her when she was young. It's gone now, lost under a pile of papers or thrown in the trash by someone just trying to clean up. No matter. Old things are treated as they have little value, so let it be with Caesar. It was an old book and had to be handled delicately because the brown pages could easily tear. When she finished one poem, she turned the page with reverence, as if it had magic in it. And it did. Books opened up a whole new universe to me. They gave me sanctuary from an unkind world. Stevenson was a cool guy. He wrote Treasure Island and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, pretty intense stuff. But he also wrote this really sweet book of children's poetry. Here's why. He was a sickly kid, had a respiratory ailment that remained with him his whole life. He never played outside with other children his age. His parents hired a nursemaid. She was like his second mother, always keeping close by his side. She read to him bedtime stories each night, and he always remembered her kind and loving voice as he drifted off to sleep. When he wrote this book, he dedicated it to her, so that she and other bedtime readers had something to share with their eager but sleepy listeners. So, Without further ado, selections from Robert Lewis Stevenson's A Children's Garden of Verses. Billy, music please. There is no Billy. I just wanted to show you that I was so successful that I could hire a sound man. Give me a moment. How do I hook this thing up to the internet? Stupid technology. Oh. I guess you just turn the handle. Hateful mechanical thing. Blasted music box. Ah, lovely. To Alison Cunningham, from her boy. For the long nights you lay awake and watched me for my unworthy sake, for your most comfortable hand that led me through the uneven land, for all the storybooks you read, for all the pains you comforted, for all you pitied, all you bore in sad and happy days of yore, my second mother, my first wife, the angel of my infant life, from the sick child, now well and old, take, nurse, the little book you hold, and grant it, heaven, that all who read may find as dear a nurse at need, and every child who lists my rhyme in the bright fireside nursery clime may hear it in as kind a voice as made my childish days rejoice. Thank you, Alison Cunningham, and all the others in the medical profession who care for the young and old, rich and poor in our country, putting the safety and comfort of their patients before their own. At the seaside. When I was down beside the sea, a wooden spade they gave to me to dig the sandy shore. My holes were empty like a cup. In every hole the sea came up, till they could hold no more. Bed in summer. In winter I get up at night and dress by yellow candlelight. In summer, quite the other way. I have to go to bed by day. I have to go to bed and see the birds still hopping on the tree, and hear the grown-up people's feet still going past me in the street. And does it not seem hard to you when all the sky is clear and blue, and I should like so much to play, to have to go to bed by day? That reminds me of my firstborn, who, when put to bed, would stand in her crib and shake the rails violently and yell, "Outta here! Outta here!" It sounds exactly like her. Young Night Thought. All night long and every night, when my mama puts out the light, I see the people marching by as plain as day before my eye. Armies and emperors and kings all carry different kinds of things, and marching in so grand a way you never saw the like by day. So fine a show was never seen at the great circus on the green, for every kind of beast and man is marching in that caravan. At first they move a little slow, But still the faster on they go, and still beside them close I keep, until we reach the town of sleep. I thought of my middle one when I read this next poem. She always had a wanderlust, wanting to see everything, do anything, and she would go looking for adventure just beyond her field of vision, just around the corner, following her dreams to exciting new undertakings. One day, in the land of laurel oaks, she climbed a Japanese maple, twisted by many years of life, and looked out over her vast domain. Foreign lands. Up into the cherry tree, who should climb but little me? I held the trunk with both my hands and looked abroad on foreign lands. I saw the next door garden lie, adorned with flowers before my eye, and many pleasant places more that I had never seen before. I saw the dimpling river pass and be the sky's blue looking glass. The dusty roads go up and down, with people tramping into town. If I could find a higher tree, farther and farther I should see, to where the grown-up river slips into the sea amongst the ships, to where the roads on either hand lead onward into fairyland, and where all the children dine at 5, and all the playthings come alive. Next one is called Singing. This is to no one in particular. I like it because whomever and wherever we are, some things tie us all together. Singing. Of speckled eggs the birdie sings, and nests among the trees. The sailor sings of ropes and things in ships upon the seas. The children sing in far Japan, the children sing in Spain. The organ with the organ man is singing in the rain. The Land of Nod. Another poem of adventure that only the small ones could go on because their hearts are pure and their minds are open to all possibilities. From breakfast on through all the day, at home among my friends I stay, but every night I go abroad, afar into the land of Nod. All by myself I have to go, with none to tell me what to do. All alone beside the streams, and up the mountainside of dreams. The strangest things are there for me, both things to eat and things to see, and many frightening sights abroad, till morning in the land of Nod. Try as I like to find the way, I never can get back till day, nor can remember plain and clear the curious music that I hear. And this is for my youngest one, with whom I once talked about cows for many hours on a cross-country road trip. The cow. The friendly cow, all red and white, I love with all my heart. She gives me cream with all her might, to eat with apple tart. She wanders lowing here and there, and yet she cannot stray, all in the pleasant open air, the pleasant light of day. And blown by all the winds that pass, and wet with all the showers, she walks among the meadow grass, and eats the meadow flowers. And this is the final one, for me, because I have been a very good boy. A good boy. I woke before the morning. I was happy all the day. I never said an ugly word, but smiled and stuck to play. And now at last the sun is going down behind the wood, and I am very happy, for I know that I've been good. My bed is waiting cool and fresh, with linen smooth and fair, and I must be off to sleep and not forget my prayer. I know that on the morrow I shall see the sun arise. No ugly dream shall fright my mind, no ugly sight my eyes. I hope you enjoyed these poems by Robert Lewis Stevenson from A Child's Garden of Verses. I hope you feel happy and relaxed, and I hope you pass on that feeling by reading to someone else. I am A.F. Winter, and this is Confusional Arousals.
Deep talk goes the music box, whispers play.